door. Nonetheless, ये और
There, boy.
ये देखते भाई हम लोग गए हैं. Next mission भी होगा.
Whoa, none of that.
We don't have
Hey, friend. Boy, easy. मर गया. Okay, that is how it will react to the wind. Oops. Stop. Let's go, boy.
Let's go to the map. Let's do our first mission. अच्छा, uncle. Where we have to go? What's up, uncle?
Working hard? It's the lumbago.
Hello.
If I overdo it, I'll get a relapse. It's very serious.
Get up or get out.
किसका
It can be so testy. What is it? Constipation?
Guess you're my proof I'll never quite outrun my sins.
ठीक है.
You got so sanctimonious in your old age. No wonder she left you. It's like rooming with the King James Bible.
Get up!
Ow! I'm getting up. Oh, no, wait, what did I have to tell you? I went into town. I got a little drunk. Oh, shit! Well, we gotta go. We gotta go to Saint Denis. Charles Smith is alive, I reckon.
Charles Smith alive? Really?
I reckon. Unless I dreamed it all, and by the sound of it, not doing too good neither.
Okay.
Here we are.
Come on, let's get off.
All right.
Back in Saint Denis. I never liked this place.
Yeah, oh, me neither. All right. Let's go find that big sour bastard.
Sure. Let's split up.
Good idea. I'll take the saloons, you take the slum.
Now, how about I take the saloons and you take the slums? fine country around here.
Huh.
Real fine.
Bye then.
Hello, miss.
Hola.
How's it going?
Not so well, but you don't need to worry.
Charles.
Bonjour. How can I help you today, sir?
Listen, you seen a big Indian fella?
Ah, Indian?
Yeah, a boxer.
No. Sorry, mister. No. Actually, yes. I think he's fighting, I believe. Fighting out behind Saint Saturnin.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Yes,
No
right.
problem.
Hello. Where is the pro fighter?
Excuse me.
Shit.
I was just joshing you, all right? Let's leave it there.
All right, that's enough for one
Stay
day.
away, you idiot!
Sorry, bro. Didn't mean it. Where's my horse? I need to go.
Boy,
Map. कहाँ जाना है अपने को? Where is he fighting? अच्छा इधर ही है ना, पास ही है.
Why are you picking on me?
What is your problem?
What took you so long?
oh, good Lord. I was just beginning to enjoy some peace and quiet.
Asked that first barman I met. He told me Charles was here. Not one of life's great mysteries, turns out.
But they hate a massacre, and you are a killer.
Now we find Charles here.
We both know what you gotta do.
ये रहा Charles.
I'm leaving now.
He don't know the half of it.
John? You're...
I'm alive. So are you. So's he.
That's Uncle?
What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm alive.
Uncle thought maybe he was in some sort of trouble.
Kind of. Just... I don't know. I'm throwing fights for a few dollars.
Throwing fights?
Sure.
And you like that?
Of course not.
So,
So... Let me go place a bet. Come on. Man, I thought you were dead.
sure. Abigail's still alive too, only she left me.
Excuse me. I'd like to place a bet.
On who?
On myself, to win. Lone Wolf.
How much?
All of this.
Okay. Funny thing, I pegged you for the favorite, but the odds just got real good. What about you, sir? A little wager on the wolf here? Real redskin brave.
Sure, I'm a fan of the wolf. Give me a bet on him.
Have I got a treat for you? An epic battle between the descendant of ancient warriors and a not-so-noble savage. On my left, a ferocious battler from the valleys, Simon of Wales. And on my right, an Indian Hercules. The savage, the untamable, the unbeaten, and dare I say unbeatable, Lone Wolf. You know how this works. No weapons, no forfeiting, no crying like a beaten child. Everything else goes. You win by knockout, you win by retirement, or you win by death. Let's have a good fight, boys. Let's keep it clean, but not so clean.
You know what you're doing,
I've seen you hit whiskey jars harder than that. Who are you two, sweethearts? Let's have a fight here.
What is this? This is wrong or something.
Pretend he's Micah. Knock him out. Hit him, Charles. Hit him, Lone Wolf. What the hell? Wolf! Whoa! How? Made my month, but you also made some fellas mighty unhappy.
So it goes.
Here's your share, partner.
We just made the bed I said we
So you keen on staying around here or heading off with me and Uncle?
But, John, I haven't seen you two in years.
I know. But right now, my sense is you just need to lie low.
Where?
We got a little place up past Blackwater, in the high country.
Okay. I gotta grab my baggage. I booked a steamer heading upriver. That's why I was pretending to throw the fight.
Okay, boys. I'll meet you at the bridge outside Saint Denis.
What are you doing?
Just have a few errands to run.
You're useless.
I am a deep thinker.
Be quick.
Come on.
This way. My bag's on the dockside. So, what happened?
You mean back then? Arthur helped me get out. Gave me a chance to live, I guess. You know that Arthur...
Sure. Word got to me up north, so I went back and buried him in Miss Grimshaw.
I had to run. If any of us had been found, we'd have...
Oh, of course. I understand. He's where he would have wanted to be. A pretty hillside, facing the evening sun.
He gave me his satchel with some of his things in it. Remember that journal he always drew in? I got it. I'm a bit of a draftsman myself nowadays.
He was a good man. As much as any of us could be.
Getting sick like that has to rattle a fella.
Rattle him or give him some kind of understanding. What his life was really all about.
Yeah? That makes sense.
Anyway, I heard all you were dead. Or I might have come looking.
And me, the same about you.
Dutch?
Who knows? Dead? Maybe? I'm not sure. I heard all kind of things, but one thing I know, he ain't around here. I ain't heard nothing real in years since, well, that...
Anyway, you were saying?
I ain't... So back to what I was saying, I ain't heard nothing real in years since, well, that time.
Nor me. Micah?
I hope that bastard's dead. You know, he was the one speaking to them agents.
What?
Putting them on us the whole time. Or since before I got off Sisika.
They picked up Strauss. The agents. Made a real mess of him. I heard he died in custody. It's only a short walk. Come on. So, where was I? I heard he died in custody. Never said a word.
Guess some folk is strong in ways you can't see.
And we need to get out of here. Come on.
As I was saying, guess some folk is strong in ways you can't see.
Everything that happened. All those deaths. Micah?
None of us is innocent in that. Dutch, least of all. But I don't think we would have had to make those calls. All that mayhem. If it wasn't for...
We were on a very bad path.
And Micah Bell dragged us into the abyss.
It never ends well. Gangs like ours don't ride off into the sunset. Not these days.
Okay.
Hold on.
What?
Careful.
Why?
Those are Guido Martelli's men.
Who?
He used to work for Angelo Bronte.
I've only been here an hour.
Hey! Come over here.
What now?
Well, you go left, I go right. On three. Three. You couldn't have thrown that fight!
Get up.
Where was Uncle gonna meet us?
Over the bridge going out of town. West.
Hold on. You see any law?
Not yet.
Keep your eye out. Saint Denis ain't short on police.
I remember that. Only too well.
Anyone?
Good so far. Further we get from those gunshots, better chance we have. Of denying it, at least.
No. We can't get caught. Martelli has the police chief in his pocket. If they take us in, we won't get out of the interview room.
I don't want to get in a shootout over this. That's not the man I try to be anymore.
No, I don't want that either. You see anything? I think we're clear.
If I ever want to go back, remind me that I hate Saint Denis.
Guido Martelli will happily remind you of that.
Give me some simple folk and wide open spaces. Speaking of simple,
John! Charles! You boys been all getting up to no good?
kind of. Been getting shot at.
Well, they weren't very good shots. Come on, let's head for home.
If you're going home, we have to go home safely, right? Done? ये क्या है? फेंस वाला? Let's go, bro.
Okay, boy.
I am not going to uncle now. I am going. Sadie Adler. Hi, Savas. The bounty poster too. Let's collect the bounty first. We have to get the bounty. Then we can do whatever we want. Why is it my voice?
Whoa. Ready, boy?
What's happening?
I'll just calm down.
Hey, you ain't got no business being here.
I'm sorry. Didn't realize you didn't like visitors.
Okay.
Oh yeah, real clever. Get out of here, fool.
Give me your money, big guy.
You better turn heel right now, you hear me?
I'll hurt you. The money.
Right now.
You really should have listened.
अरे
Get everything.
Good boy.
Hey, partner.
What the hell?
You, mister. Hey, partner.
If it isn't our bounty hunter. Back for more work, I hope.
I guess.
Poster's on your wall there.
Let's read. Blah blah blah. Back.
Otis Skinner of the Skinner brothers. Well. It said they took the pelt off a pelt hunter southwest of Manzanita Post.
Well, I shall try and hold on to mine.
Very droll. In all my years of policing, I haven't encountered men such as those. Makes me wish I'd retired sometime heretofore, if I'm frank. Well, good luck and Godspeed.
Hey, officer. Otis Skinner. I'm assuming he's the head of this gang.
They're the Skinner brothers. The clue's in the name, son. The gang doesn't have a head, except, and I'm sorry to be
हाँ बोलो
gruesome.
ना घर पे अच्छा कहाँ कहाँ क्या करने के लिए हाँ हाँ अच्छा अच्छा ठीक ठीक अच्छा अच्छा ठीक है हम बात कर लेगा मम्मी से कोई दिक्कत नहीं है हम्म कुछ नहीं होगा चिंता मत करो ठीक है बात कर लेगा मम्मी से ठीक है ऑल द बेस्ट हाँ चलो भाई रखते हैं and we are back
Except if you count the ones they cut off.
Well, tell me about him then.
I don't know if he's a savage, a mountain man, or something else. I just know he's made a fair old mess out of everyone's gone after him. And it don't look like he's planning on stopping.
That may not be his plan to make. I'll see what I can do then.
The ink's dry on that one. Kill him if you got to.
okay bro we will kill him then
Say hello to that no good from me.
Good evening.
good evening.
let's collect the bounty
Hey.
map bounty hunting and we are going bounty hunting
You're goddamn kidding me.
Hey.
Evening, friend.
let's go and collect the bounty
You got a real problem, don't you?
Out of the way!
There's something you want to settle with me?
भाग भाई
Oh,
Stop them! They came for Otis! Skinner brothers, we cut him off! Here, have the knife, you cur!
Shit.
You lose your eyes today! Hey, come here!
Let's go, bro.
Hello, Brad Ryder. How are you?
चलो भाई ये बाउंटी मिला आज उठाएंगे इसको. पहले इसको लूट लेते हैं ना. देखते इसके पास कैसा है. Let's loot this guy first. 58 cents, bro. He was broke. We got Skinner. And we are going. Hurry, hurry. Pick up. Stove. And it's time to go. Fuel pellet गिरा दिए हैं.
Brad Ryder is gone.
So am I.
Shit.
उठो, उठो. Stove. Now we can go.
Hey, boy.
Not the horse.
There they are! That's Otis's book!
Hello, hello.
Where is we viewing my stream? कौन देख रहे हो भाई? नानी कौन है? कोई तो है. Mr. Brad Ryder. हम लोग घुस रहे हैं अपना बाउंटी लेके धीरे धीरे टूवर्ड्स पुलिस स्टेशन. Collect our money and leave Miss Sadie and
Glad somebody brought this snake in.
¿Qué
carajos, qué mundo?
Okay, then.
Oh, shit. Damn it!
remove Otis Skinner. चलो let us remove Otis Skinner. Odds बढ़ गया हमारा.
Hey,
Sound clear
you
नहीं
knew this wretch is Otis.
अभी ठीक है.
Is that him? I hope he suffered for his sins, all right. Dump him out back, then.
Let's see if the sound is better now. भाई माइक में मत बोलो मेरा. एडजस्ट करने बुलाना टेक्नीशियन म्यूजिशियन जो भी होता है उसको लेट अस गो टू चीफ स्टेक्स
अभी क्लियर आ रहा है पहले से
That's what we're paying for him. I would give you more if I could.
Yeah, well, honest work for honest pay. Let's go, boy.
let's go to city adler now city adler is nearby अभी क्लियर है भाई
आवाज
पहले से बताओ अगर क्लियर है तो नहीं भी क्लियर है तो भी बताओ स्ट्रीम ठीक ठाक क्वालिटी का हो रहा है वीडियो टक टक चल रहा है
I don't believe I've had the pleasure. Well,
Hello, Sadie.
Oh, John. Come sit down.
Sure. You got any work?
Yeah. Well, there's always work. Whole country's getting robbed, robbing, or stopping robbers. Well, seems like there ain't much else in this world except bastards, victims of bastards, and the bastards who want to put the bastards in the ground.
And which are you exactly?
Me? My time, all three. But same as most people.
I guess.
Funny thing about this job, well, opportunity, I just might get to be all three again.
How you mean?
You ever heard of Shane Finley?
Cattle wrestler?
Murderer, thief, child killer. He's wanted in 5 states.
Okay.
I caught him last week. He was disguised as a lady in a house for fallen women. I was bringing him in when I got robbed by a professional rival of mine, James Langton. Oh, he's a nasty bastard. I didn't much like him even before he robbed me.
That happened a lot. This line of work.
Yeah, but they're all people like me. Anyway, now they're holed up in the desert down south waiting to head north so they can hand them in to the state troopers in the north country. I'd given up on the job. It was just a bad lot, but now that you're here, maybe we can go rob them back.
Hopefully अब ठीक आ रहा हो
Is the money good?
Yeah, it's real good. Plus, I don't much like getting robbed by no one. Come on.
Where is it we're heading again, you say?
South. Now come on, mount up. We got
बताओ
a
भाई
lot ahead of us.
रिव्यू दो
Of
भाई
course we do.
एडजस्ट कर लिया हमने कैसा आ रहा है
Boy.
Follow me. Let's ride.
Yes, ma'am.
That's right, bro. तो स्टेडी एड बताओ भाई कैसा आ रहा है अभी आवाज ठीक आ रहा है तो बताओ पहले से
Some folk buy ranches, some buy horses. Horses are cheaper.
He looks mean.
He is.
Of course he is.
My ranch, it's something else, you know. You gotta come up there.
Ain't had any trouble?
Some squatters, but that's it for the most part.
That's good. Maybe these fellers I heard about
पहले से क्लियर आ रहा है ना आवाज
are gone off somewhere else or dropped down dead in their own tracks.
It's good country.
All country is good. It's just folk that are bad.
I guess
You know who I got up there with me?
Uncle.
Besides Uncle.
Abigail?
Abigail ain't come there just yet.
Really? You, want to talk about it?
nah bro
Well, maybe, but Charles Smith. We found Charles Smith.
Charles? He's alive?
Yeah. He's doing okay. He was prize fighting in Saint Denis. Weren't seeming too well. He took everything real hard. But I think life on the plains is gonna be good for him.
I always liked Charles. You send him my best.
I will. You know, you can come along too. Build a cabin on the land.
I've done that all before. Can't do it again. I'm on my own now, John. I ain't so good with people.
the offer's there whenever you want it.
That's kind. Unlikely to be taken up, but kind.
You heard anything of Dutch?
Nothing. You?
No. You'd think. He's a colorful character. Word would get out.
That's one way of putting it. Look, what happened with the gang changed everyone who was a part of it.
I agree.
The Dutch who put a blanket around me after the O'Driscolls, that weren't the same man at Beaver Hollow. And now, he might not be so colorful no more.
You see a man whose character changed. I see a man who got found out for who he truly was.
Exactly.
We was fools to follow him. I was a fool and I paid for it. And I was one of the lucky ones.
Micah, John. Micah's the one who set it off.
I blame me for following Dutch for too long, but I blame Micah for most everything else.
He's out there.
And someday, I hope we'll find him. But
Micah will. He will.
not now.
And we are here.
Towards our next.
Let's see. देखते हैं क्या होगा. What job does CDR do for us? That's the question. That is the question.
There's a spot up ahead where we can see over most of the country. They'll be down there.
So, James Langton, the bounty hunter, has got this outlaw you captured in a women's boarding house?
Shane Finley. Correct.
And we aim to have Langton give him back to us before he rides north with him to hand him over to some state troopers?
Correct again. Though
Huh? Dini didi.